Hi Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. Let's have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you watch this video. Take what resonates, as always, disregard the rest. Trust your own discernment in how and if you receive these messages, where you put them in your life. As always, thank you for everything you do for me, for the channel. Your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribing, your views, everything helps. And oh yeah, your donations and your super thanks. Those are always a nice surprise. And thank you for your generosity. All right, Pisces, 6 of Wands. Okay, victory, standing out, getting what you want, recognition. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces. Pisces placements at the time you watch this video. What's going on? What do they need to know for their highest good? What's going on for Pisces? What do they need to know at this time for their highest good? I still have a migraine, you guys, so please bear with me. My speech is affected. I may have trouble finding the right words. Just bear with. Thanks. All right. And guys, with these general readings, that's what that means when I say you're going to have to use your own discernment and how and if you accept these messages. That's what that means. It means I'm describing the energy, but you also have to do something, right, to receive these readings, which is if you see the energy that I'm talking about, if you can see what I'm talking about, but it's going on in different areas of your life than what I'm describing. That's where you trust yourself and you go, I can see that energy thread playing out. She's talking about love. It's going on in my work situation, so I'm going to adjust the messages, right? So if she says my boss, the other significant person in my situation is my partner, right? Or if it's a family situation, my mother, my father, my brother, my sibling, my neighbor, right? So you're going to have to practice that intuition muscle, right? And use your own discernment. You know what you got going on in your life. If things resonate with you, if you go, it sounds familiar, what she's saying sounds familiar. I kind of know what she's talking about, but then I'm giving different examples. I'm reading for thousands of people here, okay? So I only can do so much. That's where you have to come in and go, I can see what she's talking about. I get that energy, so let me just put different roles in the story, right? That's all about, that's all that is, right? And just trusting yourself, okay? So, because I can, even if I do general readings and I say, okay, this is going to be a love reading. I've had plenty of times when I have watched a love reading and it was talking about a situation that had nothing to do with my love life, but it was going on with my family, or it was going on in my work situation, and vice versa. I've watched work readings and it was like, well, that's not going on in my work situation, but I kind of see what she's talking about in my love life, you know, because it's general readings. You know, we pick up on energy as readers and we try to interpret it and we try to give you different examples, but at the end of the day, that the same energy, the energy could be similar in terms of what everyone's experiencing, but it will hit people in different ways, okay? So just a little intro to kind of explain what that is. All right, and I hope that helps, okay? I don't know if other readers make those distinctions, but that's my intention, and that's what I mean when I say those things, okay? And I'm not here to tell anyone what to do. I'm not here to tell you what's going on in your own life. That you know that you have the power in your own life. I'm here to remind you this is what's going on, but you have the power here. You decide, you can figure it out. You know where this goes. You know what this is. You know what to do, right? I'm here as guidance, giving you insight, overview, advice. It's up to you how you take it, okay? All right, Pisces. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be a focus on stability, money, whatever gives you a sense of stability. For some, that's your relationship. For others, it's your money. For others, it's your health. For others, it's your business. Depends what that is for you, right? There's also a sense of a culmination, success being reached, or a completion that's being reached. For others, this is also a significant person that's coming into your life, or they're around you currently, or they will be around you soon, where they could help you somehow, okay? Let's see. Well, current situation, Ace of Cups. Heartfelt offer, proposition, proposal. This could be a love offer from an earth sign, wherever they have earth in their chart, okay? Could be a job offer that pays a lot, right? Or any sort of offer that brings a lot. It's an open door towards long-lasting abundance, okay? It's not just about this thing right now. This is something that if you accept it, it will continue to bring things into your life. Does that make sense? So, for example, that could be a job. If you accept this job, you'll get paid every month. That could be one example, right? It could be love life. You open yourself up, it'll turn into a relationship, and that'll keep going for years to come, hopefully, happily and healthily. But you see what I mean, right? In the challenge position, we have the Five of Swords. Let's get interesting. This could also be an apology. Okay, be careful if someone is trying to buy your forgiveness. Are we still in Mercury retrograde? We are. So you may be hearing from someone you haven't heard in a long time. They really did a number on you. This is being a bully. This is being vicious for the sake of it. This is, I want to win. I don't care what it takes. I want to hurt you. I don't care what I have to say or do, right? And there may be an apology coming, or they're attempting some sort of apology. And they may be trying to offer you something on top of the apology, like a gift. Or they're trying to come at you at a time when you need help. And they're like, I can help you, let me help you. We'll see if it's genuine or not. Because they were vicious. In the foundation, we have the Two of Wands. So you could be at a crossroads in your life and they're trying to help you decide, or they're trying to help you choose. You could be in the process of figuring out where to go, where to move. You could be in between jobs. You could be in between living arrangements or situations, in between relationships. And they could be trying to come in to help or to, yeah, they see it as an opportunity to step in, okay? And have a better chance of you kind of opening up to them, because you're kind of in a, not in a difficult situation necessarily, but you could use some help, right? Or a little bit of help would go a long way for you right now. What's happened in the past? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So something moving very slowly. And this is someone patiently waiting. So for example, if this is someone like a friend, or someone you friend zoned, or an ex, and whatever they did, they really hurt you in the past. It could even be a family member, right? But understand the example. And you just put up a boundary with them and looked somewhere else, went somewhere else, started something else, right? I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with you. That's done. I'm going to be over there. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. They've been very respectful of that. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to go hit on Pisces, because Pisces is in a relationship, but Pisces is no longer in a relationship. I don't know how long it's going to be till Pisces is going to be in a different relationship. So now is my time to speak up, right? In between contracts, same thing. I don't know how long it's going to be till Pisces gets another job, or till Pisces that starts a new contract or a new investment or a new collaboration. Now's the time for me to approach them. I've been respectful of their contract, or respectful of their boundary up to this point, but whatever reason for that boundary is no more. So let me go try to talk to Pisces, right? Does that make sense? On the mind, we have the King of Wands. I feel like they're not going to find the same Pisces they left behind. Okay, the King of Wands is your energy where male or female doesn't matter. You're a lot more confident and independent and self-assured and secure than what they remember. Okay, because now it's like facing each other. In the past, if an apology was sufficient for you to forgive and let bygones be bygones, now with the King of Wands, you're still fired up about this thing. So you're going, you can apologize, I appreciate it. That doesn't mean I need to do anything with it, right? There's a little bit more, there's a bit of an attitude where they're not used to attitude. There's some confidence that they're not necessarily used to. So what I do see in the cards is someone who's trying to be respectful in how they approach you and give you the respect you deserve and give you like your due, but But I also see they did a number on you. And you don't owe them anything. So let's see what's going on. What do we have? We have the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay. Well, a lot of swords. You're going to have to trust your own discernment when it comes to this person, because on the one hand, this could be someone who is very, very guilty over how they treated you. And they feel so guilty, but they don't want you to know they feel that guilty. They're a little desperate for you to forgive them, but they don't want you to know that. Okay? They don't want you to know that the way they behave towards you has been keeping them up at night. They don't want you to know that whatever they said to you, if this is someone who said, no one else is going to love you, right? They're so regretful that they said that. Or if this is someone who said, I'll find someone better than you. They never found anyone better than you, Pisces. And it's like, it's been eating them up. But they also don't, it's almost like, I want you to forgive me. I don't want you to know how desperate I am for your forgiveness, because I'm not sure I feel comfortable with you having that much power over me. Okay? This is someone who's trying to be better, but they still have some issues to do with control, to do with ego, and to do with admitting they were wrong, or taking accountability and taking responsibility. Okay? So it's almost like it's someone who's prepared to apologize, to say the words, right? Apologize. And because that was sufficient in the past, they expect the same now. If you push back with the King of Wands, they're prepared to make some sort of gesture, but that's all they have. Okay, so they're ready to apologize. If you push back, if they really have to, they'll go buy you some flowers, or they'll bring you something. But if that doesn't work either, they're gonna get annoyed, and that's not really okay, you know, because you either get it or you don't. You're either humble or you're not. It's this. Don't pretend. Don't play games. So just be mindful. You got someone who's trying to do better, trying to be better, but in their mind, them making a little effort should blow your socks off, and you should be very grateful that you have them in your life. And that's just not the case, because what they did deserves them making a hell of a lot more effort. But this is someone who doesn't follow through, is not consistent. This is someone who makes the promise, makes the grand gesture, takes you to dinner. I don't know what the grand gesture is. And then it kind of, that's it. Then they just fall back into old habits until you have to do it again. So you're going to have to be mindful of that, okay? And not everyone's dealing with an ex. This could be a family member. Let's get more cards out. So what's going on for Pisces? Ace of Cups in the current situation. Judgment. Yeah, definitely hearing from someone from the past, asking for forgiveness, asking for second chances. Can we work on this? Can we resurrect this? Can you forgive me for this? Okay. Five of Swords in the challenge position. The Page of Wands. They're messaging you out of the blue. But in the challenge position, you might still be dealing with someone who's a bit immature, reckless, impulsive, here today, gone tomorrow. Like, you never know with this person. And I feel like that was an issue in the past. And it might be something that you pulled them up on it, right? And that kicked something off. Again, this is someone who's kind of been looking at you on social media or online, for example. And they have recently discovered that you're in between things at the minute, however that resonates with you. 2 wands in the foundation, the Tower, yeah. You're out of something and you're looking for your next opportunity, or you're looking for your next path, your next project, your next place to live, your next relationship, or your next situation, whatever that is, right? You're figuring things out. Where do I go from here? And there has been some sort of upheaval because they feel confident that if they come in and they offer help, like you'll listen. You'll be open to that because you need help, right? And I'm not saying that you don't need help. Some help is, always welcome. But I don't know how I would feel that they want to use that to their advantage. They want to use your circumstances to their advantage. Because in a way, that's what they're doing, okay? Knight of Pentacles in the recent past. The High Priestess. This is someone, I'm telling you, they've been keeping an eye on you, waiting for their time, waiting for the right moment to come forward to offer you something. For a lot of you, this is money. This is someone who has money and some control issues. Okay? And people keep putting up with them because they give them money, or they look after people, or they buy people stuff. And in their mind, that kind of excuses, or it should excuse their bad behavior. And I feel like you pulled away from that. And this could even be that manager that keeps pitting people against each other for that bonus, for that promotion. And you just said, you know what? Never mind. I don't need it. I'm out of the race. I'm out of the rat race. I don't want it. And they're like, oh, I'll make sure I'll get you fired or whatever. And whatever they said, they couldn't back up. They couldn't, you'll come crawling back. You'll come asking for this. And you didn't. And so they waited. I'm not getting necessarily a malicious, I can't wait for Pisces to F up and then they'll have to come back. Or, I'm not necessarily getting malicious. But it's not healthy thinking either, King of Wands on the mind, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who you're still kind of ticked off with. You're still kind of angry at this person. They're trying to come in all fun, sweet, flirty, jokey, and you're going, what? Right? You're not playing, you're not kidding around, which will push them to make some sort of gesture. But again, they don't want you to know that that's all they have, right? They can't keep going. They can't sustain that. If this is someone you tried to go into business with before, or money was involved somehow between you and this person, and they really, what word do I want to say, effed you over, and now they're trying to come back and go, hey, I can pay you that money back and we can start fresh and whatever. They can give you the money back, but they're counting on the fact that you'll say, no, it's fine, never mind, I don't need it, right? And if you say, yeah, okay, pay me back, they can pay you back, but what they don't want you to know is that they're broke. If they pay you that money back, they're absolutely broke. So if they pay you the money back, you better forgive them and take them back into the fold, because otherwise they're completely, it's that kind of thing. This is some sort of desperate attempt. Trying words first. You're going to push back. They're going to make some sort of gesture. And they really don't want you to know that that's all they have. Behind that is nothing. So let's see. Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords, Three of Swords. We have the Chariot, the Page of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone who's going to want to rush you into agreeing to some sort of team effort, collaborative effort, contract, joining resources together, right? Because they don't want you to know that they only have, for example, this is someone saying, hey, we could put half and half on this thing and then take it from there. Let's sign the paperwork. Let's agree that we're going to contribute and whatever, right? And they don't want you to know that they only have the $1,000 to put up, for example. But then once both your names are on something, you'll have to pick it up. Do you see what I mean? Because they don't have any more money. Like, that's all they have, but they don't want you to know that. Okay? This is someone coming in saying, hey, let's live together, move in. I want to come back home. I want to whatever. They don't want you to know that they're basically homeless and broke, right? And they're coming at you with gifts and flowers and trying to portray, or a fancy car, right, that they borrowed from someone. Trying to portray like they're doing okay and they're ready to put things together with you, right? Join together. But they don't want you to know that it's a facade. And as soon as you let them back in, That's it. They got nothing. They got no money, they got no job, they got no car, they got no nothing. But as soon as you let them back in, you can't get them out. Not easily and not for a while. You're going to have to be very careful. The Hangman, the Lovers, and the Magician. You're going to have to be very careful. Take time to think about it. It's a big decision. It's a big choice. Because again, if you agree to this, it will take months or years for you to get out of it. Okay? Or it will leave a dent. It will leave a big hole in your finances, in your resources, your name, your reputation. That will take you a long time to restore. Okay, so it's very important. And in terms of advice, they're going to want to speed things up. You say, hold on, let's just take it one day at a time, see how we go. If you say to slow it down, if you say, I want to see it in writing, I want to see a contract, and they'll produce a contract, don't you worry. Then you say, okay, let me have someone review it, just give me a couple of days, you know, it's fine. That's when they get antsy. That's when they'll start to freak out, because they can only maintain the facade for a short amount of time. Okay? They're counting on whatever they did in the past and worked, that working again. You're a very different person though, so it's not going to work. So they have one extra backup thing, one thing, okay? And if you kind of force their hand and they have to use that as well, then they really got nothing. So whatever that gesture is, grand gesture, Judgment, Knight of Cups, they're all in. They got nothing else, okay? Once they throw that on the table, they got nothing else, so it better work. That's where this person is in life, okay? But it'll be up to you. The Hierophant, Justice, Eight of Pentacles. Again, this could be a family member. This could be someone you work with. This could be someone who's an ex and they're talking marriage to you. Or they're trying to convince you they've changed, so you withdraw the paperwork and don't divorce them. Because they've worked out the math and it turns out they're going to get effed pretty bad if you do divorce them, right? They may have been cocky in the past, thinking you don't know how things work. You don't know that, you know, they're telling you, you won't get this, you won't get that, I'll get everything, right? And that didn't work. You didn't get scared, you didn't get spooked. You went and got informed, right? And now they're going, oh wait, I really shouldn't have said those things, because now Pisces is aware they have a hell of a lot more power in this. So, okay, I'm going to have to play nice with Pisces, because if they actually go through with it, I'm going to be all sorts of effed, right? That's this person. Someone who wants money. Yeah. This is someone who you called their bluff. You called their bluff, and now they're scrambling. They're desperate to take it back, right? Have official person. This is someone who, for them in the past, it worked to just be intimidating. Or again, it's someone who has money or had money, whatever the situation is, and they used whatever resource they had, or their position, their title, whatever it is. They use that as an excuse. Like, okay, I'm giving you these things, therefore you can't be mad at me. And you went, no, you keep your things. This is unacceptable. And they haven't found anyone else to put up with them. So they're like, well, gotta go back to Pisces and hope I still have some sort of influence on them, right? Look at it. Gift. They're bringing you a gift. Male or female, doesn't matter. But they're bringing you a gift when you already have things around you. You already have resources. You already have a name for yourself. You have options. Two of Wands could also be you having options. Okay? Or it still applies where you're at a crossroads and you could go one way or another, and that's when they step in. Look at them, dressed to the nines with some sort of gift, right? trying to impress you, trying to get your attention, trying to prove to you that they've changed, trying to prove to you that they've got their ish together. But it's the facade. Now look at it. False person, despair, change. I cannot make it up. I cannot make it up. This is Seven of Swords. This is hidden agendas. Not trustworthy at all. They're in despair because of either a change that you're making or a change that they started bluffing and now they want it to stop because they know they're going to get kicked out. They know they're going to get fired. They know they're going to lose you. Okay? Or it's dawned on them that you are leaving. You are done. They don't have access to you anymore. They don't have access to what you have anymore, right? We also have house, and that could be an actual house, property, asset, but it's also stability. King of Pentacles. And they're going to come to your home for some of you. They're going to try to message first and then get you to come see them. This is someone who effed around and found out because you're leaving them behind. Could be a mature woman. Or again, it's an energy of male or female, doesn't matter. You've kind of grown from this and you've outgrown this. And you see things for exactly what they are. And you see this person for exactly who they are. We have message. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, sudden wealth. This could also be a case of you won something. You're getting notified you won something. And if this is someone linked to you by contract in any sort of way, and it could be any kind of contract, they're trying to get you to stop the separation proceedings, the divorce proceedings, the end of that contract or ending the contract, trying to get you to stop that so that they can have access through the contract to what it is that you're now gaining or you've won or it was assigned to you, given to you, granted to you, or you're inheriting things. Be very, very careful, Pisces. Protect your assets. You already know who this person is. That's too many. You already know who this person is. They have not changed. And even if they're trying to be better, their motives are still unhealthy. They're still very selfish. But they're explaining it in such a way to where they're telling themselves they're doing you a favor. Courtship, concern, occupation. This is someone who, again, they're desperate, they're concerned. What am I going to do? I don't have any money, I don't have a job, I don't have this, I'm not going to have that. If Pisces goes, everything goes. So they're going to court you. And that means courtship, but it could also be someone trying to play nice. Someone trying to make peace, right? Someone trying to impress you, someone trying to get back on your good side and your good graces. Because they're concerned about what they're going to do if you actually leave, if this actually goes through. And you're going to have a choice to make with the pathway energy and the lovers. Because high honor, dedication, they're trying to stop a process of separation, of divorce, message of concern. Because I feel like they got some bad news. If this goes through, if Pisces leaves, if you leave Pisces, if you do get Pisces fired, if Pisces does move out, if whatever it is that they were bluffing about, they got some numbers back and they're not great. Or they just found out they're getting laid off, or they just found out they lost out on whatever. And now they're going, okay, where's Pisces? I can't let Pisces go because I still have access to some things through Pisces, right? And it could just be a friend who mistreated you. You put up a boundary with them. No one else is putting up with their BS. And they're in some deep ish right now. And they go, well, Pisces always helped. Pisces always fixed it. Let me go make friends with Pisces again. They'll fix it. Pisces, don't be used. Okay? Just be mindful. Be aware. You make your own decisions. Doesn't surprise me. This isn't a Mercury retrograde reading. I don't know what is. So this is not going to be news. This is not going to be something brand new. This is not going to be a brand new person. This is something and someone you're already dealing with. You've already dealt with. They've already shown you their true colors. You already know who they are and what they're capable of. and you put up a boundary with them and you took your power back. You called their bluff. That's who that is, okay? If this doesn't make sense to you, doesn't apply to you at all, feel free to check out the channel for any other video that you feel drawn to. Your messages could be there, okay? But if it does apply to you, let me know. Who is this? They may have reached out to you already. Ask yourself some questions. Why now? Why this way? What are they trying to do, right? Why are they playing nice all of a sudden, right? Ask yourself some questions and trust yourself with the answers, because you already know what's up. Okay? Hit that like button for me, guys. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.